Hello, everyone. This is Sharon with Network in Action, and I'm here today with Carrol Rhead with CJV Real Estate. Hi, Carol.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to our conversation today.
Me as well.
Well, as we both know, there's a lot of realtors in the Denver area. And so I love when I talk to realtors really to find out, hey, what's your passion? Why are you in this industry? What do you love about the work that you do? So
Sure.
if we can start there, I think that'd be a great starting point.
Yeah, absolutely. I am genuinely thrilled to provide professional, responsive, and attentive real estate services. And honestly, I think my greatest passion is being a supporting role in someone else's success story, which sounds kind of strange, but if I can do some of the legwork, research information, or just pull up my own sleeves to get a job done that makes a transaction easier for my clients, I'm all for it. Um, Kind of funny stories. I've pulled weeds, I've moved staging furniture, I've researched local sidewalk ordinances, plenty of other tasks that I think other realtors might feel that is below them or beneath them. Really, but the appreciation that I feel from my clients in doing this feels like sunshine to me. And it keeps me excited. I want to exceed their customer service expectations. Something else that's a little bit unique is I come from a background of quality assurance.
Mm.
So details really and naturally matter to me, as does the personalization of service. I think that makes me stand out quite a bit from other agents that are out there right now.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And when I think about like the thousand little details that go into purchasing or selling a home, I definitely want a realtor who's going to pay attention to those
Sure.
details and not be afraid to jump in lots of different ways. So,
Yeah, absolutely. And I really pride myself also on a multi-generational clientele. So I'm particularly attuned to the rapidly changing marketplace and how that impacts the different generations, the first-time home buyers to perhaps someone who's in the sunset of their years looking to downsize, as well as investors that are out there. So really having that breadth of experience and comfort level with clients, I think serves me well.
yeah, I agree. So, what are some of the current conversations that you're in right now with your current clients?
Well, as you know, Denver is a crazy market right now. Both buyers and sellers really need to understand that the Denver real estate market is defying any semblance of predictability. There's no crystal ball that's out there. We don't really know what is going to be around the next corner. DMR, the Denver Metro Association of Realtors, has logged numerous record-breaking months since 2020, really falling and favoring the side of the sellers and leaving buyers with stiff and unprecedented competition, since overall inventory hasn't kept up the pace with the growing population of the metro area. And although we see kind of this cooling of the crazy hot market from the spring, prices really remain strong. Interest rates remain low, which points to the strength of our economy overall and should help quell some of the hesitancy that folks might have if they've been sitting on the sidelines, waiting for what's going to happen next, waiting for the other shoe to drop. I don't really think there's another shoe that's going to drop.
Mhm.
All indicators say that the local market might slow just a little bit, but a steep decline or decline overall through this year or next is really not likely. So that's kind of the conversation that I've been having with both buyers and sellers, that, continue on with your life. If you had plans to move, now is still a great time to start looking for a home. If you had plans to sell and relocate, if you're looking to invest, now is still a good time because of all of those other indicators pointing towards our economy.
So, given those problems that you just shared about, and I think those stressors for buyers and sellers, how are you helping people navigate that?
Sure. Yeah, it's difficult, and it really is trying to be the calm voice in the storm. I think the biggest challenge that I've been seeing recently is actually for sellers. I think sellers heard of all the amazing, $100,000 over asking sales prices that people were getting in the springtime, and we're really just not seeing that now. So the folks that had waited and taken their time to get their homes prepared for listing, I think they're seeing a little bit different story out there. Buyer fatigue is a real thing. So those buyers who were trying to beat out other buyers, and there were upwards of 20 different offers on homes, again, up to 100,000 over the asking price. It's really left buyers feeling tired. Some have just backed out altogether. They don't feel like it's worth their battle or their effort. But the ones that have stayed in the market are starting to flex what little muscle they have. And they're being selective of where they're going to put their hard-earned money. So sellers really need to make sure that their homes shine, that their home has the ability to stand out from other comparables that are coming on the market, and to really draw that highest price possible. So that might mean putting in a few extra dollars now to enhance the curb appeal, other fixes that they might have been kind of hemming and hawing about doing before, whereas, in the spring, as is meant as is, and nobody cared. Right now, everybody's caring. So homes that shine again the most are still selling quickly and smoothly. From a buyer's perspective, timing and preparation are key. They really will help you win that contract. So being tenacious, having an agent that is doing legwork for you, that is researching, that really is listening to what your needs are, and is getting a leg in first into some of those doors is really key.
So given all of that, if a prospective client wanted to reach out to you, what would you want them to really know about, your style of working with people, and, what could they expect in that process with you?
Sure. I guess first and foremost, I pride myself on being an empathetic listener. I want to understand what the needs are of my clients from both buyer and seller standpoints, what things matter to them as far as the home, the neighborhood, their family and work life as well. All of those factors need to be taken with great consideration and understanding to help them fine tune and hone what those goals are for them. What I like to do is sit down with clients, go through their list of items, and then really start the process with them. Because once we enter that dialogue together and we start evaluating the homes that they are either comparing towards, if they're going to sell their home or if they're looking to buy, I'm really getting out there and having that firsthand experience with it matters a lot. I also offer, my ability to, since, being a realtor, I have a very flexible work schedule. So I have the ability on many days to drop and run to new listings that might have just opened showings. I realize that most people don't have that luxury. So folks that have, the 9-to-5 jobs, any type of job that they cannot just sneak away for in the middle of the day, I'm more than happy to go check those properties out, FaceTime if necessary, take videos, take pictures, provide that firsthand information towards. I also have a wealth of resources from lenders if people are trying to qualify for loans. I've got a portfolio of lenders that I work with. Each specialize in different aspects, and so we can help identify a mortgage lender that would be available and work with a person's own needs, as well as contractors. If there's work that needs to be done, from sewer work that might come up in an inspection, electricity issues are always an issue, roofs, things like that are need contractors. And so my brokerage, we definitely work together and recommend contractors that we're able to work with that we can then recommend to our clients as well. So it's that personalized approach that I think helps a lot. I know there are other realtors that they've got assistants that are helping them. And once they land the deal, they hand it off and somebody else kind of takes it to the finish line. I love taking it to the finish line myself. That means a lot to me. It's, again, the appreciation that is felt from clients, the gratitude that comes from that, both from me feeling a part of their lives and helping them in their journey. Nothing means more to me. So that's something that people could expect is, I want to be the realtor for life.
Thank you, Carol. Your enthusiasm and genuine care and interest in your clients really, really shines through. So it's very inspiring to hear that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as we wrap up, if someone is watching this video and wants to reach out to you, what's the best way for them to do that?
Sure. I can give you both my email and phone number. Easiest would be my cell phone number. So it's 720-231-9034. I usually have my phone with me. And then I also have the email. So if it's a longer message somebody wants to drop for me, it's Carol, and it's spelled Carrol at CJV Real Estate. My last name is Reed, and it's spelled Rhead. If anyone has a question on how to pronounce my last name. I didn't make any of my names easy. So Carol with 2 R's and the Reed with that H in there makes it a little bit challenging if folks are just trying to send an email and there's typos and they're used to a different Carol.
Right.
But either email or text would work. We also have our website, which is cjvrealestate.com. And they can also link from there as well to find me.
Great. Well, it was wonderful talking to you today and getting refreshed in the world of real estate here in Colorado. Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
All right. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.